Welcome back to the program. I have a young man on the phone with me right now. Now, I grew up in Montague, and I've been knowing Brandon's family all my life. Brandon Savoie is as big a Michigan fan as there is probably in the United States of America, and he is in Ann Arbor, Michigan right now. I have him on the line. Hey, Brandon, I assume that you and Katie made it up there safe today?
Yeah, we sure did. We had 2 or 3 flights in here, Birmingham to Baltimore to Detroit, but we made it safely.
And weather, how is the weather?
Weather is pretty gloomy. I think I'm still in South Louisiana with all this tropical storm.
Is it cold? Is it cooler than it is here, or?
Yeah, a little bit. It's in the mid-50s right now. It's actually nice.
Now, you have the privilege or the historical significance of being in the first night game ever in the Big House. You also can say something that a lot of people from Louisiana will never get to say. You're going to be in a stadium that's going to have, what, 110,000 people tomorrow night?
Yeah, we could have probably over 110. Biggest college game attendance ever. And I think everybody I talked to so far is pretty excited, and they don't know how to react right now because they've never had a night game. So
I would imagine that you being a Louisiana guy, you're going to have to take the lead and kind of show them.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I've been telling everybody. I mean, going to LSU tailgating for night games, and they're the only last time they've never done this before. So
now I have to say this: you're not an anti-LSU guy. You enjoy LSU football, but you've always, as a matter of fact, folks, I'll add to that. He has a son, and his son's name is Braylon. Braylon was named after Braylon Edwards, right?
Exactly.
That means you're a big fan. If you're going to make any predictions, what do you think the score will be tonight? Excuse me, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Well, actually, it's tonight, right? No, for you it's tonight because you're an hour behind us, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking it's going to be 38-32 Michigan.
So you think Michigan's going to pull it out. Now, this is your first time in Ann Arbor to see a game?
Yes, it is.
And what better game to go to than they taking on Notre Dame with the tradition and that both of those teams have. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to see Notre Dame in a uniform tomorrow that they have never worn before, something with a shamrock on the helmet or something. So I heard that tonight. It's going to be interesting. We certainly want to catch up with you after this is all over with to see how it went and everything. But as it stands now, you're going to do the tailgating thing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out there early, show them guys how it is. I'm not sure how long they're gonna last, but a funny thing is that whenever we had a layover in Birmingham, and we stayed on the plane, and they said it would be a packed plane coming in, and all I seen was Alabama hats coming in, just steady coming in. They go and play at
Penn State.
Happy Valley in Penn State. Well, I was the only Michigan guy on the plane with 100 Alabama guys. And
how did that go? Did they throw you off?
Yeah, that really didn't go too well. That wasn't a good flight. That wasn't a good 2-hour flight.
Well, you have Michigan gear on, so a lot of people up there don't know you from Louisiana until you tell them, but you were telling me that they very much like Les Miles up there, right?
Yeah. Once I told them I was from South Louisiana and my second team is LSU, they really did say, "Hey, man, good job. We like Les Miles, and we wish he would have came." They actually wish he would have came, but you know.
Well, after the win against Oregon, the LSU people are glad he's right where he's at. So,
yeah, you're right.
Thanks for taking some time with us, Brandon. You and Katie have a good time. Tell her hello, and then we'll catch up with you to see how it was after this whole adventure's over.
Well, thank you, Stan. I appreciate it, man.
We'll talk to you later.
All right, you too.
Brandon Savoie in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I would love to just travel around.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about Notre Dame going away with from the traditional
uniform.
Yes,
I agree. All of these teams do. We could spend a whole hour on Maryland's uniform and Oregon's uniform, and I know it's just to get the kids in, but tomorrow, whether you're a Notre Dame fan or not, I think it's a shamrock on the helmet.
You know, it was kind of cool when Oregon was doing it because that's kind of was their identity. But now that everybody's doing it, I don't know. I'm
I
kind
think
of a
everybo-
traditionalist when it comes to the uniform.
Everybody saw these kids looking at Oregon and saying, man, I'll go there. They got 22 combinations of uniforms and stuff, so everybody's trying to do it. It ain't working. You know what? I like the traditional schools because they're the ones who win year in and year out also. Going to take a break, and then we'll get the whole scoreboard up for you, and we'll get Coach Powell's kind of opinion on some of those scores when we get back after this break.